Before you think I am mad, let me explain. Beauty isn't real, and I mean it. After analyzing many movies and characters and with 33 years of experience on this earth, I know this is true. I have been both ugly and beautiful. I have once destroyed my beauty and I was later able to rebuild it in myself again. And in today's video, I will share with you why do I think that beauty is not real. And I will share with you ways to look at beauty to be able to discover it in yourself. Have you ever been in a presence of a physically beautiful woman who was not attractive to you at all? I have seen it many times, and I have also seen the opposite. I have seen a woman whose bodies, faces were not outstanding, or even I would call them physically unattractive, yet they were so amazingly seductive, attractive, and magnetic. They were able to command the room, the real main character vibe, the most confident and interesting person in the room. The women who are able to pull this out are rare. It is not easy to master your inner beauty to the point that it overshines the physical body. However, it is indeed possible. Robert Greene, in his book Art of Seduction, says, "Seduction is a game of psychology, not beauty, and it is within the grasp of any person to become a master at the game. All that is required is that you look at the world differently through the eyes of a seducer." And there are plenty of beautiful women walking on this earth, but somehow women like Monica Bellucci or Angelina Jolie are the ones who are so outstanding that everyone on this earth speaks about them. They were able to seduce the masses. Let's also speak about Marilyn Monroe. Do you really think that she was the most beautiful woman on this earth? I don't think so. Indeed, she was a pretty woman, yet it was her inner beauty and the way she mastered herself that made her the icon she was, and that the one that we'll speak about to this day. The physical beauty plays a very minimal role in the overall attractiveness. To be attractive, it is required to have your looks maximized in a way. You cannot be attractive and smell bad and look dirty. So I will share with you a few basic points that we all need to match in order to be attractive. Point number 1 is grooming and hygiene. Any person that looks dirty and smells bad cannot be attractive. Point number 2 is finding the style you like and you feel great in. Point number 3 are the extras, so makeup, hairstyle, perfume. I think this is not much and it is pretty basic, but it also plays a big role in the overall experience. Point number 4 is healthy look, skin, body, taking care of your teeth, hair, the general healthy looks. The thing is that sickness cannot be really attractive. So I believe that any person who takes care of those basic things and masters the rest that I will speak about later on is able to achieve the Angelina Jolie and Monica Bellucci level. Hygiene, style, makeup, hair, and healthy skin and body, those are the basics that we need to do. All the rest belongs to our inner beauty. So why do I think that Monica Bellucci, Marilyn Monroe, or Angelina Jolie are so attractive? Because they have mastered the physical basics and they were able to take their inner beauty to another level. Marilyn Monroe was working on herself day after day. She was studying the most interesting and attractive woman. She mastered her walk, talk, her mannerism, her behavior. She was the best representation of the self-engineering. She was the self-created genius. She has created herself so that the world speaks about her to this day. And the same goes for Monica Bellucci. Yes, she is physically attractive, but if you took away her inner beauty qualities, she would not be as attractive as she is now, and she would be very unexceptional. Imagine her being some silly woman who overshares, overdrinks, goes out dirty or messy, is very self-conscious, not confident, with some bad inner concept, no personal boundaries, and so on. We would not be able to experience this beautiful woman the way we do now. This is why I believe that every woman is able to engineer herself the way Marilyn Monroe did. And I also just did a video on Cleopatra. Robert Greene, in his book Art of Seduction, speaks about Cleopatra. Her seductive power, however, did not lie in her looks. In reality, Cleopatra was physically unexceptional and had no political power, yet both Caesar and Antony, two very powerful rulers, brave and clever men, saw none of this. What they saw was a woman who constantly transformed herself before their eyes. A one-woman spectacle. And there are plenty of examples like that in his book Art of Seduction that proves this point. That looks are not really influencing our overall beauty the way we often think it is. I also think that many women who dream of beauty are not aware that they are literally sitting on it. It is like having a gold mine in your backyard and not realizing that. The power you also can have if you work on yourself. The beauty and the things you can achieve if you choose to discover and agree with the fact that you too are so beautiful. I once saw a quote that says that there are no ugly women, there are only lazy women. And I believe that. I was also once lazy and therefore unattractive. The more energy I put into myself, the more attractive I become. And talking about the Marilyn Monroe or Monica Bellucci example, it does not mean that you need to now go and copy Marilyn Monroe. You can just see what attracts you in different women. For me, this is the Marilyn Monroe sensuality, the dark feminine energy of Angelina Jolie, the mystery of Monica Bellucci, the little smile of Mona Lisa, the queen energy of Marjorie Harvey, and so on. I see those things, they appeal to me, and I build those qualities in me. And I also love making videos on those topics because I can dive deeper into a character and dissect the qualities I find attractive. I can also tell you that maximizing my outer beauty with the things I said before, so grooming, finding my style, my minimal makeup, my hair and skin and health, and maximizing my time and energy to work on myself like Cleopatra did and Marilyn Monroe, it makes me more and more attractive even though I am getting older. I often get compliments like, "You remind me of Jessica Rabbit. You are the most beautiful woman here." While I really know that this is not the outer beauty that I have. Men say they love my energy and that there is something in me. And exactly, this is not the dress I am wearing or the makeup I have. Indeed, obviously, it helps me, but this is the aura, the energy, the state, the inner knowing, the peace, the mystery, and many other qualities that I was able to master and be the way I am now. And I also know that I will only keep getting better, and I am not afraid of my age or losing the physical beauty one day. Because I know that the true beauty is the inner beauty. The beauty that made the physically unattractive Cleopatra so alluring. And I think that this is so amazing that we can all tap into that, to become that woman in her full feminine power. I truly want to be in the Cleopatra Marilyn Monroe team, and I feel like I already am. I am, in fact, their student. So let me share a last one example. As a tango dancer, being young and attractive on our Milonga tango dance parties, there are women and men sitting around and the men initiate the dance. And I do not need to say that the men are actually waiting to be able to dance with me, and they often complain that I am always unavailable for the dance. They want to have the chance to dance with me. There are also many women who do not dance at all. It is because the men are not choosing to dance with them. I also heard that older women are not dancing as much as they are not being chosen by the men. However, I thought to myself, imagine Dita Von Teese or the 60-year-old Monica Bellucci sitting there next to me. Who do you think would have the most attention? Imagine the 35-year-old Marilyn Monroe being in a room full of 20-year-old women. I truly believe that with her soul energy, the way she was, she would be the one being picked picked up and wanted. And I think that being the 33-year-old woman myself, I would not be able to even be half as attractive as the 50-year-old Dita is. She would rule the room. And why is it so? It is because all of those women I spoke about in this video, they all have mastered their inner beauty. Dita Von Teese have mastered her outer and inner beauty. She maximized the outer appearance, chose the style, and she mastered the inner beauty. And I think that it is our inability to even think that their attractiveness might depend on things that they have built in themselves. The things we can also do. We look at them and we like to hate them because we think we can never be like them. We like to find excuses like, it is because they have money, it is because they are lucky, and so on. While I believe that if we only tried and if we only wanted, we could also achieve this level. So I am the most attractive and wanted tango partner because I keep working on myself. I appear there looking my best, and I know the inner beauty tips that I often speak about on my channel are doing the rest. I have a long way to go. My inspirations are the most attractive women who ever existed, and I will always look up to them. I will always be the student of Cleopatra, Marilyn Monroe, Elizabeth Taylor, Monica Bellucci, and so on. And I will always keep mastering my beauty, the inner beauty, while maximizing my outer appearance, just like the woman I spoke about in today's video. And I stand 100% by what I said today. Beauty is not real. You can be the most physically beautiful but unattractive, and also the most physically unattractive but the most magnetic woman there is. And it is not the physical body that stops you. It is your mind that do not allow you to feel beautiful. It is your mind that does not really and will never allow you to go above the level you think you forever belong to. And I, together with Marilyn Monroe, stand by the belief that we can self-create ourselves to the point of a genius. And this is the mission of my channel. I once got a comment that my pursuit of beauty stems from insecurity. But let me explain. I think that beauty is a virtue. The pursuit of beauty is the pursuit of greatness. The pursuit of wisdom, knowledge does not make you insecure. The pursuit of greatness also. Some people are hungry for growth, and I believe we can excel in every area of our life, just so we can keep reaching another level, just so we can keep unlocking the other higher version of ourselves. The pursuit of personal beauty is not therefore different than the pursuit of an artist working on every detail of their painting. We can self-create ourselves and see ourselves as a piece of art, mastering every detail of our being and who we are, saturating different parts of our persona just like an artist would with their colors. And the goal is to become your own piece of art.